here I am. I had a little trouble, coming on. I didn't change the colour of the box and um, of the banner. Still not perfect, but it will do. Still got a cold. I've got a very sore throat, but I'm going to try my best to do this. I am, of course, the Golden One current Hall of Famer, Ricky Coleman. This right here is the Hall of Fame channel, the People's Wrestling Channel, and this is going to be the Empire Theatre Blackburn UBW review. So, first of all, right off the bat, it was a decent enough show. Coming home after the show last night and today, thinking about it, thinking that, well, there was some silly moments. There was some moments that didn't really make sense, but it's mainly a kids show, a family show. Kids are going to go, get to see some wrestling for fairly cheap. Get a picture of the wrestlers, hold the title, get McDonald's on the way home, maybe pick up some merch, and they've had a good time. Kids don't really care whether it makes sense or how bad it is. So that right off the bat, great venue where it was. So let's get straight into the first match, which was Drill one-on-one against Stocks. I believe it's my first time seeing Drill in action, I believe. Stocks coming out, getting heat, wearing a Burnley top. Obviously, they were in Blackburn. I thought this was going to be a good match. I do like Stocks, or they call him Cole Stocks. And yeah, he did really good at getting heat, a lot of brawling on the outside. The ring was up on a stage, so a lot of brawling outside on the stage, outside the ring. Stocks did try and use a chair. That didn't really help him, but Drill did take the win and take the victory and was your winner. On to the next match, and we've got some women's action, and it's Dominator taking on sensational Stacey Rose. Our first look at Stacey Rose here. This was, a nice, decent match, an okay match. Dominator does seem to be over the crowd. Stacey Rose, a decent enough heel. This was a nice match. I was doing my blog, so unfortunately didn't catch the finish, but this was okay. Dominator very much in control of Stacey Rose throughout the match. This was all right. Really, not much else to say. Hopefully, we'll get to see more from Stacey Rose in the future. But your winner here, the victor, was sensational Stacey Rose. On to the next match, and this should have been the main event. That's my figure falling down. Give me 1 second. So the next match was the UBW title. Philip Michael taking on the one and only Joey Hayes. So put my drink there, actually. We can put it there. There we go. Need some water, so my throat is really hurting. You might have to even hear it. But this should be in the main event, like I said. Joey Hayes, I believe this was his first time to UBW. Obviously, I've seen him at PCW. I've seen him at Future Shock. I've seen him at Catch Pro. This was a good match. We're expecting a heel Joey Hayes here. They did play it up heel, but not very much. It's for the kids, I suppose. Philip Michael really just gets better and better and better. Keeping with Joey Hayes has been around for years. Move after move after move. Really that back and forth action. A lot of sequences, a lot of chain wrestling. Philip Michael just keeping in there with him. This was a big match for Philip Michael. Good gun match. Joey Hayes kept doing the roll up, saying, "Well, this is my move, and if I can't win with this, what can I do?" The boot from Philip Michael gives him the win and retains the title on him. They then took a break, so we're going to take a break. I'm going to take a break right now. That is right. Pour us into these Goldman's all 5 designs. So on to the next match, and here's one of the matches that just didn't make sense, but again, it's for kids, so I'll explain. So it was Crash Boat. So Jack Bandicoot and Jake Silver taking on Natalie Sykes and Rebecca Resnor. Now, Natalie Sykes, instant face turn here. These two, Rebecca and Natalie, had a match. No, not this was in the last event I went to, last one of these I went to, but on a past show last year, these two were having a match, and now the tag team partners, and now Natalie Sykes is face. I'm sure Crashboat is face elsewhere. The way heel here. This doesn't make sense, but again, it's for kids. Kids aren't going to pull it apart like I'm doing. This was okay. I do like Crash Sports, so expecting a good match out of them. This was all right. It was the women did most of the work. Rebecca and Natalie are going to be a good tag team going forward, I can see. And why not? They get the crowd all hyped up and all of that. Why not, I suppose? So your winners here were the Riot Girls, so Natalie Sykes and Rebecca Resnor. Okay. Next up, again, this is a match that... Anyway, let me do this. So, it was Magnificent Matt Fox one-on-one against Wing Commander Nash. My first look at Magnificent Matt Fox in action. I know he's done PCW. This was a horrible comedy match, an insult to wrestling. Yes, it was funny, I guess, in the moment, or looking back at it, I guess it was funny. And this is what it's all about. Having fun. The kids go away. They've had a good time. They've had a good laugh. They're going to go to the next show, and that's what it's all about. These shows aren't necessarily for me, your hardcore, live and breathe wrestling fans. Still enjoyed the show, but they're not really targeted to people like me that are hardcore wrestling fans. This match started off in the audience. Wing Commander Nash was going to a kid saying, "What are you saying? I'm 40 and I can't bend down or something." Magnificent Matt Fox went after him there in the crowd brawling. It got in the ring. Just silliness. Wing Commander Nash tripping him up. And some sort of rocking motion, bagging him into the bottom turnbuckle. There's a lot of silliness going on, but that's what it's all about. Kids having fun, and they're going to go away. Oh, they were brilliant. For them, it was. For little kids, this was brilliant. It was okay. And your person to win here was Wing Commander Nash, that's, believe it or not, been undefeated for a while. So while I'm saying this was awful, he's getting wins, and that's what it's all about. You're getting booked to win. So I'm going to take another quick break here. I need to just fill up my cup. So, of course, all my socials right there, and me follow me do all of that. So, on to the main event, which was number one contendership, and it was Big T Justice toe-to-toe with Isaac North. The last show, Isaac North got involved in the title picture, so did Big T. So it came down to this. This was good, a nice hard-hitting, brawling match against two big men, against two big bulls. Felt fairly rushed. I think it was. Could have gone a lot longer. But Big T is really just kind of a squash match guy. Yeah, this was a nice match, a nice, good main event. Isaac North, certainly the future. You had Tom McManus also came out after the title match. Philip Michael just knocked him out. Tom McManus came out in this match, the main event. He actually came to the ring with Isaac North, tried to get a chair involved, got knocked out again. So he plays a good heel. And yeah, this was a decent main event. One of the better matches of the night, certainly. And the winner of it, and your new number one contender, the Unstoppable title, Big T Justice. When you have Philip Michael coming out and it was a face-to-face, they've got to make Big T champion, or do they? If not, this is certainly a major win for Philip Michael, and that will be taking place June 11th at Burnley Mechanics in Burnley. Get along, why not? Tickets are cheap, the £10. So out of 10, I'm going to be generous here and say 6.5 stars out of 10. It was a decent enough show, like I'm saying. So, first of all, coming up on Tuesday will be another interview coming your way from a guy that has been on here before, MGB Graham. There'll be another movie review this week, might even be the review between the movie that I watched tonight. We'll wait and see. And then that's really it. But coming up is the big one. Look for the Love of Wrestling convention, a major, huge convention, the biggest in Europe. I'll just run through a few names that are going to be there. Some Hall of Famers are going to be there. Kurt Angle, Trish Stratus, Alundra Blaze, the Nasty Boys, Lillian Garcia, Earl Hebner, MJF, Bo Dallas, Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, Lanny Poffo, the $1 Million Man himself, and many, many more. Many things to do on the day. On the weekend, and have actual wrestling there. And have Eric Rowan or Eric Redbeard involved in a match. Taking on Sona Durson. Going to be Future Shock Wrestling. They're going to have props. They're going to have sets. They're going to have many stalls. Georgia Smith is going to be there with British Bulldog memorabilia that British Bulldog actually wore. How awesome is that? And the UK Taker's going to be there. Incredible set he has. caskets and urns. Some dressed as Paul Bearer that actually looks like Paul Bearer. He's got belts. He's got it all. He's playing to his stalls, and tickets are still on sale to go, and they're only 27 quid early entry. I think let's say 50 quid for the entire weekend. Very, very cheap to see who you're going to see, an experience of a lifetime. So, and I'll be doing a review of that probably Monday. Not this coming Monday, so that will be the 23rd and 24th of April. So get along. It's in Liverpool, a major giant convention. But as always, I'm going to run through some promotion. So, P&P, Pancakes and Power Slams, every single Tuesday on the Wrestling Rumours page, on Facebook and on YouTube. P&P, Pancakes and Power Slam. Dr. Chris Featherstone will talk about a subject. And then before it, on the Sportskeeda page, he will interview a wrestler. Domcast. So if you're into your gaming, you're into your gaming, or you're into your podcast that you certainly want to check out, that is Domcast. If you're into your e-feds and you've got a creator wrestler, then I've got a couple for you. So SDC, Sudden Death Combat. Let me know, can I let the owner know, and get you in and get you involved. TWF, Monday Night Chaos. Another e-fed for you. Get that, like I said, once again, let me know. I will let the owner know, Marco Minor, that you want to get involved. A company, a promotion company on Facebook, like you do promos, that I am the European champion for, and that is NWR. The pay-per-views just happened, New Albany Wrestling. I paid for the pay-per-view and it was live in London. Last but not least here, we've got a lot more to go actually. Promo Performance Alliance. Once again, you want to get involved, this is another promo e-fed for you. Promo Performance Alliance on Facebook. And a final podcast for you, and that is In Time Wrestling Podcast. As you can see, the guy that does it is a big, major Vader fan. When you get involved, go and take a listen. Go and take a listen to his podcast. Let him know and let me know what you think. And of course, time to promote myself here. So, Pros Agencies, Goldman. So you want to look golden? That is a place to be. Facebook, Ricky JP, and me right now. We can chat about movies, we can chat about wrestling, or really what you like. On Twitter, Rick the Rock 30. Get following me right now, and you'll find my link tree, Ricky G 34. The Battle of the Nations Championship. You want to get involved no matter what country you're from. No matter if you're watching it within a year or 20 years. Wrestling Facebook group chat. You want to get involved? Let me know. WWA, World Wrestling Alliance. Certainly the Facebook page to check out. I go live after every pay-per-view. And last and never least, like and subscribe for those month-long shout-outs. And here's just one final reminder. Take a screenshot, jot that down. That's all of my socials. Once again, for a month-long shout-outs, you like and subscribe. So once again, interview coming your way, another movie review coming your way, and not forgetting later this month, in just a few short weeks, Love of Wrestling review. I'll show you everything I got signed, who I met, we have pictures, everything. So certainly tune into that. So let me know. Certainly tune into that so you know so you know what happened and how I did and all of that, my thoughts on it. I'll be going live on Twitter and on Facebook during the Q&A sessions, so you get Q&A sessions as well, during the wrestling itself, and even I'll do a quick view, 5-10 minute view of the actual place, of the convention. So I mean that as well. This is why it's so important to add me and follow me. I not just say it for nothing. It's not just a catchphrase. That's why it's so important to add me and follow me. So it is now Ricky Goldman out.